And record. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to class today. Um, as I mentioned before class started, we're going to work on shoulders today a bit, and in particular, right? So a lot of times we think about shoulders and we might think here, or here, but in particular, the shoulder blades that sit at your back. They're like big winged bones. And they have all kinds of muscles between them and around them, on top of them, and underneath them to help support it. And I always think of it as these wings that protect the back of the lungs. So we're going to play there, and the importance of this in my brain, especially from being a paramedic for so many years, is that the shoulder blades, the chest, the ribs, the muscles between the ribs that we talk about a bit, they need to stay mobile. They need to stay flexible, right? And so when we don't move, say the shoulder blades for a while, they can start to get almost stuck on the back. And so then they don't move. And then we wonder why I can't bring my arm up because my shoulder blade doesn't kind of right open up. And I do it this way because we actually draw them down and in, and they flare, and then they help you lift the chest. But then, so we wonder why maybe we can't lift an arm as much, or why we can't breathe as much, or as deeply. So really important. And that's why we're going to be where we're going to be today. Please go ahead and put, if you have a strap, you won't need it really. It's just going to be for one part of the class. If you have a strap, put it in a loop, and the loop is going to, at some point, just so you don't have to fuss with it later, is going to go around the forearms. Um, Wide enough for you to do what would be like a plank pose or table pose. It's that distance. And it's just going to help us with some feedback later. All right, so with all of that, we're going to come down to our backs. Feel free to put a little something underneath your head, unless you need more to come into spinal alignment. So just enough to cushion your little heads, because we're going to turn a little bit side to side at the beginning of class. Um, and then come on down to the floor. And I'm just going to kind of scoot out a little bit. So I have ideally an arm's length on either side of your mat. All right. Maybe place the hands on the belly, start to settle in. Maybe your knees are bent and your feet are on the floor so that you can start to feel grounded through the feet, into the sacrum, the shoulders, the back of the head. Closing your eyes, starting to find your breath here. Just noticing. Taking a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. And without using your hands, we're going to practice a version of Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. But I would like to think of it as opposite side of your body breathing. And I've made this up, so bear with me. And we've done this before. So your feet are on the floor, you're comfortable, your body's comfortable. I want you to imagine breathing in from the bottom of your right foot, all the way up the right side of your body. Imagine that breath coming either across the nose or across the third eye, that space between the eyebrows, and then traveling on the exhale down the left side. When you're ready to inhale again, you're going to breathe in through the left foot. Maybe watch in your mind's eye the travel up the left side of your body across the eyes and back down to the right. So just taking some nice, easy breaths, following the trail of the breath from the right foot across the eyes and exhaling through the left. And then inhaling left and exhaling right. And continue this path of the breath up one side and down the other. Imagine the breath leaving the foot or the toes, and then imagine drawing that breath back in deep from the earth. Fully coming into your practice today. Good. One more full breath, both directions. And then just breathe normally. Let the right hand come down to your side. Palm is face down. And being very mindful of your shoulders, a lot of shoulder work today. So if you're working with an injury, you're going to take it down a big notch. But for now, you're just going to take that right arm, reach it up to the ceiling, let it float down behind you. If it does not go all the way to the floor, don't worry about it. And then slowly inhale up and exhale back down by your hip. Good. Three more of those. Exhaling. And just notice how the arm feels, how the shoulder complex feels as you move the arm, particularly overhead. Good. This last time that you do it, I want you to really slow the descent overhead and tap into maybe what's happening with the shoulder blade behind you, especially as the arm goes well overhead. You can feel the shoulder blade press forward toward the front of the chest. The bottom tip of that shoulder blade draws in, the chest on that side opens. Allow your arm to go all the way back to the floor if it'll reach without pain. And inhale it up. Exhale, let that go. Good. Switch sides, go slow, left arm. Maybe it follows the breath, exhaling as it goes to the floor, inhaling as it comes up. Good. A couple more. Go slow. Just feel the motion, the movement, and notice, of course, as always, it is not just the arm that's moving. All right, so with this last one, I want you to slow it way down as you start to lower behind your head. Maybe picture or feel your shoulder blades starting to draw in the back, the ribs expand, the chest rises on that side, and then inhale all the way up, exhale down, and then both arms, again, just observe where your body goes and exhale it down. This time, I want you to turn the palms in and thumbs point the way. How does that feel in your body? And exhale. This time, turn the palms up as if you could really externally rotate. Reach the arms up, head them toward the floor. They may not go so far. And inhale up and release. Well done, everybody. Take both arms up, clasp or don't clasp, but touch the hands together and reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling. And then drop the shoulders back down to the floors. If you could create a little gully where your spine is. Good. Reach up to the ceiling and press the upper back into the floor. One more time, reach and press it down. That's going to come back a little bit later. Separate the hands, turn the palms forward. No, actually keep them pointed, the palms turned in. Reach up to the ceiling. Press the shoulders down. Keep the arms really straight. Reach up and press down. Good. One more. Reach up and press down. Leave the arms where they are. Keep the arms straight and take both arms out to the sides. They do not have to touch. Bring them all the way up. Exhale out. Good. One more. Reach them up. Exhale, leave them out to the sides. Take both knees up toward your chest and roll the knees over to the right. Allow your head to turn toward the right. So we're in a little bit of a twist here, actually, a full twist. The left arm, please adjust it if you have some shoulder injuries so that it is not hanging or just that your chest is tight. If your arm is just hanging in space, lower it down so that at least the back of the hand can come to the floor, just so you're not straining. And then inhale, reach the arm up, turn everything to that right side. Maybe your nose comes to your blanket. And inhale, slowly open it up all the way down to the floor if it will reach. Good. Two more just like that. Lift up, turn your head toward the blanket, and then inhale, reach, reach, reach. Last one here. Open, 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 and then close. Open, hold your pose here. Bring one knee up, bring the other knee up. Allow both knees to go to the other side and breathe. Here we are again. The right arm reaches up. You turn your head and your nose to the left and reach up. Open back. Good. Two more. And open. Good. Last one. And open up, everybody. Bring both knees back to the center. Good. Release those arms down. And just one time, feet back to the floor. Take the arms overhead and let them both come down. Now we're going to come to seated. We're going to come to our seat. If you want, roll the knees to one side. If you can, the hands go behind your thighs and you just rock up and breathe. Stay there. We did this in one class with some mixed results. We're going to do it again. So you're sitting here, knees are bent, and wrap your arms around those knees. If it is okay for your neck, tuck your chin. Stretching out the back of the body. Good. Release. You're going to start to come back on your elbows. Keep your chin tucked. Slowly control your descent. The legs go up, the arms go overhead. We're going to reverse this. The knees bend, the elbows come to the floor. You push yourself up and wrap yourself around. Go slow, do any amount of this that you can. If it is not good for you, don't worry about it. You can lay on the floor, have your legs up and arms overhead. Good. We're going to do 3 more. Just play here a little bit with your body, stretching it all out. Bring it back up to left. If you have trouble controlling your descent, use your elbows to help guide. Keep that chin tucked. Breathe. That's it. Roll yourself back up if you can and wrap around and just stretch. All right. Well done, everybody. Come into a seated pose that makes sense for you and grab your strap. Good. Take the strap around your forearms if you have it. If you don't have it, it's really, truly okay. You aren't going to really need it. This is just going to be that kind of, I want you to get this sense, this feeling. So the arms are forward. You can turn the palms in or keep them here. Think of the upper portion of plank pose. And then reach the arms forward so that the shoulder blades separate from each other and there's more space between the shoulder blades and your back body and your spine. And then pull, see, it's not quite tight enough. Pull the arms back, but keep the arms straight. That's your big thing. So whether you're using a strap or not, keep the arms straight. So you're here and then you're here. If I turn to the side, you're reaching forward, but not a whole lot. It's more of a spread of the back than a reaching forward. And then pull the shoulder blades back. Watch your head. Reach forward. Pull back. Good. Reach forward. Pull it back. One more. Reach it forward. Pull back. Hold that. Pull back a little bit, a little pressure on the strap, enough to keep it there. And then imagine those shoulder blades drawing down, the bottom tips of the shoulder blades drawing in, the chest lifts, the head comes into alignment, the arms are straight. I know this is a lot of work. And release fully, shake that out. Right. So it's very interesting. Jason Crandell explains that we do a lot of poses for the upper back, but we don't work with moving the shoulder blades. And it's super, super, super important. All right, set those aside. Here we go. Inhale, both arms up. Good. You're going to exhale. One hand goes down. Pretend you're doing cow face arms, but don't worry about how far you go and don't touch your back if you can help it. In other words, don't drop your hands to your back. Keep them hovering. And then inhale, exhale, go the other way. One side will be easier. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Inhale, don't worry about it too much. Let it be a little bit more form, flowing, free form, flowing. Try not to tuck the head. Ooh, good. Breathe. We have one more, both sides. And up. Take those arms out to the sides, everybody. Internal rotation, the front of the shoulder, the front deltoid really, right? Rolls forward. Breathe. And external rotation, you'll feel the back shoulder blade squeeze a little bit. Internal, external. Few more. And let it go. Woo. Yep, roll that out, everyone. And breathe. All right. Last one here, seated, I think. Going to take the arms in cactus pose. And notice that they're right at the level of your shoulders. Actually, we're going to do two more. Sorry about that. Take the arms together, the forearms together, the pinky sides together, as if you were going to read a book in your hand, although that'd be a bit high, and squeeze the forearms and pinky sides together. And then just open it up. Good. Exhale, bring them together. If they don't fully touch, don't force it. Breathe. It'll have a lot to depend on how wide your shoulders are and the flexibility. Good. Open it up. Good. Squeeze, listen up, bring them together, lift them just a little bit. Now, here's one more thing. See if you can keep the elbows together, but separate the forearms and the hands. Trust me, this is challenging. Bring those hands together, open. We've got two left. Squeeze, hold here, or just separate everything but the elbows. Whew, and bring it together, open. Last one, squeeze, open, together, broaden, and let go. I know. Anybody throwing a block at the computer yet? Ooh, right. And this is just the beginning of class. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. We have one more here. And the reason we're doing all of this seated is because it's going to show up again as we get moving. All right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Turn the palms forward. Imagine you're going to pull down. So here we're working both shoulder blades and the latissimus dorsi, that big wide back muscle that's so important. Imagine you're pulling down a rope, but only go to the level of your shoulders and breathe. Now imagine someone is trying to push your elbows up, but you're resisting. Yep, breathe. Draw the elbows forward just a little, but the hands and the forearms back, as if you could flatten your arms back behind you. Don't overdo it. And then slowly lower down to your waist. Inhale, let go. Exhale, pull down. Stop at the shoulders. Pause here. Imagine someone's trying to pull those elbows back up. Lower slowly, resist toward the waist, hold here. Bring the inner elbows forward as the hands, forearms try to reach back. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale, super slow. Make it work here. Feel the shoulder blades draw down and in. Breathe. And then slowly lower toward the waist. Pause. Draw the tips of those elbows forward as the hands, forearms draw back. Breathe here, hold if you can, and then just simply let go and rock it out, shake it out. Whew. All right. Have your strap nearby. Maybe take your blanket, put it on your mat to cushion your knees. Right? I can almost not do yoga without something under my knees. Hence how old I am. And breathe, just shake it out. Walk the hands forward, press the hips back. A little bit of a puppy stretch here, just stretching out some of that work we just did. Find your breath. And then come on up, table pose. Plant your hands. Actually, come on down to elbows. I think that's going to work out better now that I think about it. Palms are face down. Your neck is as neutral as it can be. The lower belly is toned in. Take the left arm, leave it in the shape it is in, and reach it up and back down. If you want to take it across to the other elbow, you can. And across, just working again with the shoulder blade. Both trapezius muscles and rhomboid muscles line the inner line of the shoulder blade. Breathe and keep it stable, but we want it to move, my darlings. Good. And release. Same thing, other side. Press into the forearms. Let the right one go. Take it up and down. So it's not really a twist. I'm not really working toward a twist here. I'm just seeing if I can get some movement, lubrication through those muscles that are chronically tight for a lot of us. Good, one more. And bring it down. Hold here, press into the hands, and then lower the elbows. Good, just 5 of these. That's 3, 4, and 5. Walk those hands back in underneath your shoulders and find downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, everybody. Let's get it all stretched out. Oh, yeah, right? It's amazing how tight. You go to sleep at night, you wake up, you think you would be looser, not tighter. Oh, good. And then back down to the knees. Let's step forward, right foot. Grab your blocks. Finding a nice, easy lunge here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. So take your hands to your knees, your knee, everybody, and just back off the pose a little bit. Take the arms up toward the ceiling and notice, right? So what'll happen is the shoulder blades draw down and in. We want to be mindful not to over flare these low ribs. So take the arms up, keep them right about where your ears are, and then soften the low ribs down a little. And breathe. Just a simple lunge here. And then turn the palms forward. Make fists here as if you're pulling down a rope. Pause halfway and then bring it down all the way. And inhale, let go of the fists. Exhale, pull down. Just 3. And inhale. Exhale, last one. And reach up. Hands come back down to your blocks. Let's straighten the front leg. Flex your foot. Stretch it out. And then release. Right foot goes back. Left foot comes forward. Starting in a really simple lunge here. Just stretching out the front of the leg. Maybe the hips a little bit. Deep breath. And then take your hands to your knee. Just soften the pose a little bit as far as depth. And take the arms up. Check out the flare here, right at those low ribs. You can just soften it in. It's like somebody has their hand here and they're just pushing it in a little bit. Turn the palms forward. Breathe as you pull down on the rope and extend up. Good. Pull. Extend up. Last one. Pull down and up. Release those hands. Straighten the front leg. Take your time here. Release, bend that knee. Take both legs back. Move your blocks out of the way. So trickiest thing about working with the strap here is just keeping it in place while we get our hands down and everything. So take that strap. I'll move this up so the sleeves up. Take straps around your forearms. Plant your hands. Now, if it does not feel wide enough, if you feel restricted, just loosen it up a minute. If it's too wide, which is often the case, you're going to have to shorten it up a little bit. All this strap is doing, my darlings, is reminding you to keep your arms straight. Belly tones in, press through the strap a little bit, and then sink the chest toward the floor. Again, making that little gully right where your spine is, and then push back out and widen the shoulders away from each other. We're not bending the elbows. We're not doing cat-cow. We're moving the shoulder blades in and out. So when we drop the chest toward the floor, we bring those shoulder blades closer. As we push the chest away from the floor, we're making that wider. Do a few more. Open and soften. Open. Last one. Soften and then open. And just come on off those wrists for a second. Shake it out. Shake out the hands. Keep the strap where it is. Plant your hands. Walk the knees back or the hands forward so that you are in half plank. Okay. Your behind can be up a little higher for this. It's not chaturanga, but tone through the belly. Big thing is not to drop your hips. So, same thing, push a little bit against the strap, sink and press it away. Sink and press. Good. Just a few. Breathe. One more. And release, maybe stretch back, maybe come off the hands a little. I know it can be tricky for some of you. And I'm still just tweaking my strap a little. I went short, then I went wide. Now I've come in the middle, I hope. All right, last one. Oh, yeah, maybe last one. One, you're coming back to half plank. Two, you're going to come into full plank. Your head is neutral, your legs are active. It's a good solid plank. And then just the chest sinks and lifts. Try really hard not to bend your elbows. Stay right in the chest. If that's too much, bring the knees down. One more. Woo! Lower those knees and press it back. Take a moment here. Whew. Go ahead and take your strap off, everybody. We're going to do one more here just so we can get all of them out of the way. If you've had enough of that, just take a moment, just breathe, maybe child's pose or something. This one, I find it slightly easier, but some people will find this slightly harder. You're going to come down to your elbows. Imagine the strap is there. Imagine it's around the upper arms, keeping your arms in place. Walk the feet back, so elbow plank. And then sink and press out. Press out. 3, 4, woohoo, and 5. And just lower down and take a moment. Let those arms go. Deep breath, everybody. Just release it. Shake it out. And then when you're ready, press up. Come to down dog. Shake it all out. Walk your feet wide on your mat. Move your blanket. Just sounded like a cow. Move your blanket out of the way and come on up to standing. Good. You're going to want your blocks. So just have them right at the front of your mat. And coming to mountain pose, just kind of roll that out, shake that out, shake out the hands. And then simple again, right arm, or I'll mirror here, left arm, take it up. Think about what we did on the floor and back down again. Good. Take it up and down. So at this point, the back of your hand is forward. Take that up and take it down. Maybe reach behind you and up and behind you. Good. Now turn the palm in, reach up, keep it like that, reach behind you. And then turn your palm forward, reach it up, keep it forward, reach behind. Just a couple of each. Shake that out. Same thing on the other side, the back of your palm, reach up and behind. Good, reach it up and behind. Take the palm in, reach back, just 2, and back. Good. This time, turn your palm so that it's forward or externally rotated, back, and up, back, and up, and shake both of those out. Good. Take your legs wide. Come on down into a nice little goddess pose, just so we're getting good and warmed up, everybody. Watch the knees. If this is not good for you, you can do narrow squat or no squat, right? No squat, no squat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Grab a hold of that rope again. Take it down to the shoulders. Hold right here and breathe. Slowly drop it down to the waist. Do what we did seated. You're going to bring the forearms, hands back, elbows slightly forward. You you may feel this right between the shoulder blades, right? The shoulder blades are being drawn down and in. The muscles between the shoulder blades are working pretty hard here. And then inhale, just one more. Pull it down slow. Imagine someone resisting, pulling back up on those elbows. Take it all the way to your waist. Open the hands, flare the forearms back as the tips of the elbows come forward. Watch that tension, head and neck. Inhale, let go. Stand all the way up and shake that out. Take the feet together, everybody. Come on up to the front of your mat. Nice, solid mountain pose. Find that grounding in your feet. Imagine breathing in and up through the right foot, exhaling through your left, and then inhale left, exhale right. Inhale both arms up, exhale, take it down to the floor. You can have your blocks any way that it makes sense for you. Maybe shake it out just a little. And then soften and step back. Right foot, come into a high lunge here. Take your hands to your knee and lift up. Your back knee can be on the floor. That's awesome if that's better for you. Good. Take the arms to cactus. Soften through your head and your neck. Nice solid lunge. Take those forearms together. Optionally separate the forearms to keep the elbows touching. Bring it back. Open up wide. We're going to do just one more. Bring it together. Separate the hands. Bring it together. Open it up. Exhale back down to your blocks. Leave the right hand where it is. Reach the left arm up and around, but really think about, like, feel, less think, more feel how this feels as you move through that whole range of motion of the shoulder. Nice. Release that, everybody. Step forward. Bend your knees. Take the arms up. Exhale your hands right to your heart. And release. And just check out the shoulders, right? Like, okie dokie, right? They're moving, they're sore, whatever they are. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale, hands down. Pause here for a moment. Just shake it out. And then step back, left leg. Remember your left knee. Come to the floor. Hands come to your knee. Lift up into a nice, easy crescent lunge. Take the arms up. Breathe. Take them out to cactus. Two more here. Bring them together. Hold. Lift the elbows slightly. Open up those arms. Bring them together. Open up wide. Bring them back together. Open up the hands. Hold. Just feel that sensation between the back. And together, open wide. Hands come down to your blocks. Left hand stays where it is. Some beautiful, thoughtful circles with your right arm. Big deep breaths. Good. Maybe one more. Just stretching it out. Hand comes back to your block. Push up. Whew. Bend the knees, everybody. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Step wide on that mat again. Good. Listen up. You're going to take your right foot, turn it to the right, bend that knee, and find yourself in warrior two. Warrior two stance. Notice again, good stance, right? Always good foundation before we do the arm stuff, the sprinkle stuff, although this is more than sprinkles today. Those of you who know me know what that reference is. All right, so hold your pose, take those arms out. Internal, external rotation just for a little bit. You can even lower some if you're feeling some tension in the shoulders and neck. And breathe. And then pause here. Take that back arm, reach it forward, pull it back and open. Reach it forward, pull, pull, pull. Keep the pose though, keep the legs. One more, reach and pull. Good, soften, take them all the way up. As you exhale, one hand goes back, one hand goes behind cow face arms, and then take it up and switch. One more, both directions. And switch. And switch. Take them out. Lower them down. Take them right to your hips. Release that pose. Just a sweet little forward fold here. Let the head drop. Let the shoulders drop. Breathe. Good. Press into your hands, everybody. Bend the knees enough to come up nice and safe. And turn your left foot forward. Whoop. Check your back foot because often it's pointing out after that. And if it is, just take it neutral or slightly forward and come into warrior two stance on this side. Take the arms out. Smile. Internal, external rotation. And breathe. What do you feel when you do this, right? Does it feel okay? Does it feel like a lot of work? Do you feel some crunches and noises going on in there, right? And release. Take them back out. You know what's coming. The back arm reaches forward. It's a wide reach. And then you're pulling back like a bow, right? A bow and arrow. So reach and pull it all the way back. One more. Reach, pull, pull, pull. Breathe, let that go. Oh, roll the shoulders. Take both arms up. Here we go again. Just a little free form if you can. Try not to overly touch your back. That's it. And both arms up, both arms out, straight in those legs. Come on down, forward fold. Big deep breath. Even again, forward folds. I know I say this a lot. I don't say it every class. You do not have to come down really low. You come halfway up. You come most of the way up. Just make sure you're taking care of your bodies. Turn the toes out, bend those knees, one hand to each knee. Come on up, everybody, and heel step that together. Shake it out. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Take one arm back, one arm forward. Again, don't grasp fingers, but if you want to let them rest on your back, go ahead. If your one hand doesn't come back and up, just have it off to the side. Okay? And breathe. Just hold here for a moment. Check your head, check your neck alignment. Find your breath. Release the top arm. Release the bottom arm. Usually that's the one that we feel because that's the front deltoid right here, and that baby can get tight. All right, we're going to switch sides. If you can remember which side you just did, bend one, take the other one. Do not clasp hands, even if you can. Find your breath and breathe. Elbows are as close in as they can be, but do not cause pain. If they need to be out a little bit more or just across the body, the back body, go there. And release. Woo, shake it out. I know. Hang in there. Both hands come behind you. And normally, right, we will press kind of back and out a little bit, and go ahead and do that. And when you do, imagine that somebody is lifting the chest up, drawing the shoulder blades back. And breathe. Now, some of you are going to stay right here. Some of you are going to be able to press the palms together. That is tighter, right? That's a little bit more challenging. So hold there for a moment. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Separate the palms. If you can, you're going to bend the elbows so the hands go up your back and then back down. So squeeze them up and down. Squeeze up, down. Just one more. Squeeze it up and down, and let that go. I know, I said don't overdo it. I tend to get very, very focused. We're almost done with the shoulder stuff. So just hang in there with me if you can. Take one arm out, just bring it across, turn the palm face up, drop the shoulder, and stretch that out. And breathe. Same thing, other side, palm face up like you've got a tray on that hand or a cup on that hand. And really shake that out, everybody. All right, back to the front of your mat. We're going to pull a little bit of this together. All these disparate moves. Take it up. Exhale, take it down. Just feel that nice forward fold, soften the knees, and step back, right leg coming into a lunge. Remember, your back knee can be on the floor. Belly tones in. We squeeze that imaginary block between the legs. Hands come to your knees. Lift your chest. Take the arms up. Turn the palms forward. Squeeze it down. We're just doing one. And squeeze it back up. Hands come down to your blocks. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches up and holds this time. The wingspan, right? Breathe and let it come all the way down. Separate those blocks. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Check your down dog. How are those shoulders feeling? Do they feel stable? Plank pose. 1, you're here. 2, you're on your knees. 3, you're on your elbows. You choose, but just sink the chest and then press out. Keep the arms straight. One more. Sink and up. Bend the knees. Sit back. And then slide forward to Sphinx. And breathe. Hold right here. Lower all the way down. Push yourself all the way up. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Right forwards. Right foot steps forward. Right forward step. Right foot steps forward. Hold here. Hands come to your knee. Inhale, lift up. Turn the palms forward. Soften the lower ribs. Grab that rope. Resist whoever's trying to pull those elbows back up. Hold, maybe flare. Breathe and reach up. Exhale right back down to your blocks. Leave your left hand on your block. Take the right arm up. Hold right here. One hand separated from the other hand. Exhale all the way down. Breathe. Move the blocks out of the way. Step back. Downwards facing dog. Find your breath, everybody. Plank pose. Knees, elbows, wherever it is for you. It's soft. Don't overdo it. Sink and press out. Sink, press out. Lower those knees. Sit back on those heels for a moment. Stretch it all out. And then slide forward. Come to Sphinx. Hold here for a moment. You can move your blocks out of the way. And lower fully. And just pause, everyone. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right. Make sure you have a little bit of room in front of you here. Nothing that will spill. I'm moving all my stuff out of the way. And then come on down to your back or stay down on your bellies and pause here. Lift one leg, just your left leg maybe. Hold. Keep the pelvis steady. And lower. Lift your right. And lower. Take the arms to cactus. Keep the legs down. Press into your pubic bone, everybody. And just lift the left elbow. And maybe look to the left. And lower. Look to the right. And lower. Take both hands down beside you. The palms are face down. Press the elbows away from the floor. Feel the shoulder blades draw towards each other. Optional to lift the legs. And for some of you, you're going to stay right here. So the first thing I want you to do is just press the elbows away from the floor. You can keep the legs down, by the way. If you want, raise the hands. The palms are staying face down. And breathe. Slowly bring the arm. I'm too close to the wall. Bring those arms forward. Turn the palms up. Hold. And then reach the arms back. Turn the palms up behind you. Lift and lower. Whew. Turn your head to one side or use your hands. Breathe. Just one more like that. One more, everybody. So we start with the palms face down. We move the shoulders off the floor. We lift the legs as an option. Lift the arms. Let them go as high as they can without dropping the shoulders forward. You're going to swim those arms forward. Allow the arms to externally rotate so that the palms are face up. And then reach it back. Rotate again, but turn the palms up again and breathe. And lower fully. Oh, I know. Over to one side. Grab your blanket and place that blanket under the head again. It can be either low or just doubled up one. Just going to need a little head cushion here. Whew. And roll over to one side. Oh, that feels good. That was a tough class. I've been working on this stuff all weekend, so um, I'm feeling it. All right, top. Both hands are out, or both arms are out in front of you. Hands are stacked one on top of the other. They don't have to be perfectly there, so don't worry. You're going to lift the top hand, keep it close to the floor, circle it back. When you circle all the way, you're moving into a little bit of a twist. Let the body open. Keep circling that arm down across your hip, back to the other hand, and circle. 3 of these. And then on the fourth one, you're going to find your tight spot. So this is number 3, stretch. Last one here, find where it feels a bit tight and just pause that left arm or that arm that's the one that had been moving. So often we don't realize how tight our chests become, the pectoral muscles in the chest, even the bicep muscle. The tendon of the bicep muscle goes onto the chest. I mean, it's so tight, right? It can get so tight. And then we go into protect mode and we tighten up more, whatever it is. And then release that stretch. Bring the arm back across again, palm on top of palm, and reach your top hand past your other hand to stretch. Again, your nose is going to head toward the floor. Keep the hands down and just slide that one hand on top of the arm and then slide it back out. Slide it in, keep it low and down. Just one more, just one more. Slide it in and slide it out. And then open it all the way into a twist and take the knees up. Good. Same thing, other side. You're going to roll to your side. Make sure you've got room out there. Stack one arm on top of the other. The arms are bent. And start to circle that arm. Open up your body, your head, everything as that arm opens up. Keep it close as you circle again. This is clock pose. I haven't done this in a long time, but it is a wonderful shoulder mobility exercise. If you get really tight in your shoulders, this can be really wonderful. All right, this time around, find that tight spot. Different for everybody. Whew. Often it has something to do with the chest, but not always. Take a moment here to breathe. Soften the elbow if you need to. Don't make it harder than it is. But maybe notice how much tightness there is. And breathe. Soften the jaw. And then allow the arm to circle the rest of the way down until it meets your other hand. Reach past that hand and then pull it back and reach past and pull. Good. Last one. Reach and pull and then open back to a twist and release fully. Bring your knees to your chest, everyone, and rock a little bit side to side. Pillow under your head, blanket under your head. If that feels good to you. For some of us, you might want to just do a little roll under the neck. That can just feel so lovely. We are moving towards Shavasana. You just want to make sure you're not over tucking your chin. Both knees to your chest. Hang on to the left and straighten the right. Hands underneath your left leg or underneath your left knee, straighten the left leg, hold. Only if you want, just lift the right leg off the floor a little bit. And only if you want, release those arms overhead as well. Lower your right leg, release the arms. Left knee comes in. Switch sides, right knee comes in, left leg goes nice and straight. Hands behind the knee, straighten the right leg. Hold right here. Optional to lift the left leg just an inch or two. Again, option just to let the arms go overhead, but it's soft. I'm not working the arms at all. I'm just letting them hang over the blanket. Breathe, everybody. Lower the left leg, release the arms. Knee to chest, other knee to chest. Both feet to the floor. Pelvic tilts and tucks, just a couple, just to loosen up anything else that's having a chat with you. And then as you're ready, straightening one leg and straightening the other. Now, as an option, the feet go wide and the arms go out to the sides, but really softly. So elbows are bent, but instead of them being down beside you, they're just resting soft out to the sides, soft elbows, soft hands. Eyes are closed. And we sink down to the floor. We give up the fight. We let gravity take over. And we become heavy. And as you start to draw into Shavasana for just 4 rounds, I want you to breathe in through the entire front of your body. So as you breathe in, you're imagining that breath coming from the tops of your feet all the way up to the crown of the head. As you exhale, it goes down your back and out the heels. Breathe. Reversing that up through the heels, the back of the body. Over the top of the head, down the front. And releasing that breath and coming back to just a normal, soft, yogic breath. Letting go. For those of you ready, start to move your body. If you are in a place to stay in Shavasana longer, please do. Slowly draw your knees towards your chest. Rock the knees side to side and allow those knees to roll over to one side, pausing for a moment here. And then ever so gently, head heavy, press yourself up. Coming back to a seated pose, roll the shoulders up and back, and then take the arms up. Exhale right to your heart. Bow to your own inner wisdom, that place of softness and compassion. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, everyone.